Morning everyone, welcome to Beauty by Trish. I hope that you are doing well today. I am getting ready to put some primer on my face. It's the First Aid Beauty's Coconut Skin Smooth Primer Moisturizer. A little sample. I'm going to let that set for a moment. Tef got home yesterday. Yay! This has been absolutely, it's been a great blessing because Tef's home. But it has been the most upsetting hospital situations happening this whole time. Anyway, I'm going to use my Neutrogena. I'm actually going to the office today. Jack is bombarded with taxes still. So I'm going to go in and help him today and maybe even tomorrow. I need to mix these two colors. I'm just going to use this guy. So Tef is so happy to be home. And Mom, I don't know who's happier. We got everything situated, the hospital beds in the dining room, her CPAP machine, her oxygen. They walked us through all of that, so we should be good to go. But she was just smiling when they brought her in. They're really nice ambulance, guys. It's going to be 70-some degrees today. And the printer, see, Jack's dad has a CPA firm up in the top floor. And then his stepmother owns a realty company on the main floor. And then Jack's office is on the lower floor. I have a feeling, because they have a big, huge printer upstairs, and he just sends his papers up there. And I have a feeling I'm going to be going up and down. And I know the stairs, like it's dark and smells funny in that hallway. So I will probably be going outside. And it's going to be like close to 80 today. I want to make sure that everything stays intact. I'm going to use the Too Faced Natural Love palette. For me, there's not that many options as far as if I'm going to just use this palette. There's some beautiful colors in here, but colors that I wouldn't put in my crease or anything. And I'm just going in with Honey Butter. And I'm putting the main of the color right into the crease, and then I'm just kind of windshield wiper, circle motion up a little bit. You know what? I want to carve my brows out today. I don't always do that. So Jack got in last night from the office, and I fixed dinner. We enjoyed dinner together. Then we walked the deer pen. I gave out apples. There's nothing on this brush. I'm just blending up to make it smooth. Tuesday night we were supposed to get a storm, and Jack was out working on fence. I was at my mom's because Tef wasn't going to get to come home. She was fine. It was nothing like that. She was fine. But she wasn't going to get to come home that day. I had done, I took out garbage. I was giving the dogs a little bit of time outside before the storm rolled in because I don't want them out in the rain, especially a storm. Jack called me and he's like, he's out of breath. He said, Trish, I think it was a tornado here. It sounded like a train coming up the driveway. And he said, I have to go check the pen. He called me back just a little bit later, and he said, I've got to head up to the flat. He said, we have a tree down on the fence, which is like a nightmare. And I said, oh my gosh, did anybody get out? And he said, I don't think so, but he said, I got to get up there right now. He said, can you come home? And I said, yeah. So I got Carmen Bandit put in the house, headed out the door. I was not far at all, and he calls again, and he's upset. He is so upset. And he said, I went to cut the tree and saw something moving. And the tree fell on one of our white bucks from last year. I'm going to go in with Poodle, which is a real pretty, like a white shimmery color. Really opens your eyes beautifully. It's a nice color. And I didn't know which tree he meant. We have some little trees, we have some bigger trees. Well, it was a bigger tree. And deer do not handle stress. And Jack had to cut the tree off of him in 2 places, like on both sides of him, which, you know, he was trying to get up anyway. And then that, I'm going to go in now with Moonbeam, which is this color right here. And Jack was just, he was just tore up because he just knew it was stressing him out, you know, and was he going to have to put him out of his misery, and just all these things were going through Jack's mind. And I'm driving here, and I drive right into the storm. And I'm going to go in with Push Up now, which is this guy right here. So I pull in, and I see Jack up, you know, on the fence line, because he basically had to stay there to make sure the deer didn't get out where the tree had accordioned the fence. So I go up, and he thought it was magic, but it was actually Hercules. He had gotten Hercules out, and he kept trying to get up, and he couldn't walk. But that could be nerve damage, you know, so it was almost dark at this point, and I can't see anything at night. I just can't. Oh, he had me bring his medicine box up. He said, I'm going to try to save him because it could just be nerve damage, you know. We don't know if he was laying there and the tree fell, if he was running in the tree, you know, we don't know what happened. We got him sedated, and I went to coverage today, so I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape. We got him, Jack went down and got the stretcher and brought it up, taking some Josie Maran oil, and I'm just putting a drop right on the tip of that. We got him in the barn, made him a little hay bed, and we were waiting for our farm vet to call back. We weren't sure exactly out of the 2 medications which to give him. So then we went up and worked on the fence and got it to where it was secure. It'll have to be completely redone, but it's secure for right now. I looked it up online and told Jack what I had found. So he went out and gave him a dose of the medication, and the vet called and said actually use them both. Gave me for 10 days to 2 weeks the schedule of what medication to have him on. And I told the vet when Jack was outside, I said, well, Doc, we're going to try to save this guy. I said, my fear is that we're going to save him and he's not going to be able to walk, and then he'll have to be put down. Well, let's just treat it like it's a nerve issue, and that takes up to 3 weeks sometimes. And Jack went out, gave him the rest of the medicine, and I left shortly after. It was approaching midnight. I needed to get back to Mom's and finish taking care of them and get ready because Tef was coming home yesterday. I didn't sleep. I was just, everything that had happened. And then Jack called me yesterday morning and he said, Trish, and I said, I know, Hercules died. He was just too stressed. He was just, the way he was in shock, and it just breaks my heart that he had to go through that. He was going to be something. He really was. Jack is just, he was devastated. So it felt so good to take a shower in my own shower. I have not even unpacked. I brought this stuff in last night, found enough stuff for me to take a shower. I dug through my drawers and found my comfy shirt. I have had this shirt for probably 10 years. My bed clothes were cleaned. I just washed them. My comfy shirt, and I was out. That is the best I have slept in 3.5 weeks. I've already talked to Mom this morning, and they had a good night. Tef is so excited to be home. I'm going to use my NARS Laguna bronzer because I love it. I'm going to use this Milani in Romantic Rose. I'm not going to do my lipstick until I come back. I need to put all the dogs away. I need to feed them, make sure they have water for the day, and I need to get Zoe situated, because she gets extra stuff, you know, because she's the queen. And then I will get dressed for the office and check back in before I walk out the door. Okay, I'm going to use this Jordana Sweet Cream Matte. This is the color. And yes, thank you guys so much for getting ready with me. I know it was super quick. I just wanted to let you know that Tef is home and doing well. Mom hopefully is going to get caught up in some rest now. Thank you all. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.